The Bad Bunny halftime show was awful because I couldn't understand anything. Doesn't Bad Bunny understand that English is the national language? Actually, the United States doesn't have a national language, and that is by design. So in the 1600s to the 1700s, when our colonial founders came to this great nation, they mostly spoke English, but America was founded by other languages too, like German in Pennsylvania and Dutch in New York, French and Spanish in other regions. And in the Constitution, our founding fathers intentionally did not name a national language for fear that it would dissuade immigrants from coming to this country. They saw language as cultural, not governmental. In the 1800s to the 1900s, English became the language of the court system, the federal government, commerce, education, but we continued to have no federal law that stated that English was the federal language. Immigration waves to the U.S. made linguistic languages diverse. There were periodic pushes for English to become the dominant language, especially during wars, including World War I and World War II, but these English-only laws, they didn't pass. Today, Trump has passed an executive order that English should be used at a federal level, but still, we don't have a federal law that states that English is the national language. Over 30 states have passed laws that English is their language at a state level, but some states like Hawaii recognize multiple languages like Hawaiian and English. Trump has repeatedly stated that immigrants should learn English, but he never passed a law that English is the official language. And he didn't do so with an executive order either. It just made English the federal language. He can't do so at an executive level because really only Congress can pass laws. Likely, courts would challenge that on a civil level. So Trump has pushed this idea politically, but again, there are no laws. English is not the definitive language of the United States. But many people who live in the United States don't speak English, and that's okay. Many things are translated into other languages for immigrants to use. America is a melting pot of different cultures and languages. And as soon as people start to realize that English is the dominant language, but not the only language, we can start to live in harmony.